So I'm single, and I'm just trying to be, like, aware of men in the world, okay? And do single men, like go anywhere without a chaperone? Like, I'm actually starting to panic. Like, where are they? Like, where are they? I feel like anytime I see a man vaguely my age, like, a woman appears, a child appears, that is a father. Where are the single men? Where are they? Do they not go to the grocery store? I've, like, never seen a man at Target. How do you eat? Like, you can't exclusively go to sports games with the bros. Where are you? Like, I know I'm at a deficit because I go to, like, Broadway shows and tap dancing lessons, and I work from home. But, like, I exist in public. I go out for drinks. I go to coffee shops. I go to the mall. I go to the store. Where are they? Where are they going? Where are they? Do they go anywhere? Like, do men only go places if their girlfriend made them? If they have a child to feed? Help.
Something unusual is happening in the modern world. And if you listen closely, you can feel the tension in the air. More and more men, quiet, focused, disciplined men, are deliberately choosing singleness. Not because they can't date, not because they aren't wanted, but because the peace on the other side is simply too valuable to trade away.
I'm making this video because I came to the realization that I am just way too good of a woman for men in my generation. And the reason I'm saying it is because a lot of men in my generation don't believe in love. They don't believe in romance. They don't believe in marriage. They don't believe in God. And that's all important to me. And I'm not having kids until I'm married. So how it's looking right now, I honestly feel like I won't never have kids. Because these men will lie to you, betray you. And I really don't trust nobody. And it's so sad that I feel like I can't trust nobody. It's because every relationship that I have been in, trust has been broken. So it's hard.
So they are so self-conscious about everything they do and say with the opposite sex that they're no longer approaching girls. They're not asking girls out. And I don't know. I guess they're just hiding in their rooms on their PS5s, becoming incels. So don't worry about the digital. Go analog. Look her in the eye. Ask her out. If she says no, that's okay. It wasn't meant to be. And my dad always said, you're never going to dance with the prom queen unless you tap her on the shoulder. So go tap someone's shoulder and then tap that ass.
For the first time in generations, men are stepping off the dating conveyor belt, the one society told them they were obligated to ride. Instead of chasing, they're choosing clarity. Instead of proving themselves, they're choosing purpose. And instead of settling, they're choosing solitude, a solitude that strengthens them.
This is a question for the men. If you're not a man, keep scrolling. Okay, so men, why are we hating women? Why are we hating women? I feel like women are hating men and men are now hating women. They don't want to get married. They don't want to live with them. They, they just want to be single forever. Like, what's going on here? Are all you men into men now? Like, what's going on? I'm so confused. I feel like we're creating a divide here, folks. Can we come back together? I love men. And I want men to start loving women again. Like, I don't know. What do we need to do? Let me know and I can try to get the congregation together and we could try to move forward so we can all start loving each other again. I don't know. What am I missing? Can you please fill me in? I'm very, 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 very confused. Okay.
This is why successful men stay single. Successful men became successful because they're logical, rational, and linear. They take decisive and direct action. But when you do that with women, it's boring and uninteresting. It's an entirely different game. And so the skill sets you know to navigate and be successful in the real world are not the same skill sets you need to learn and adopt and control when it comes to women and dating. You have to unlearn and take on a new approach and a new perspective on the paradigm of dating when it comes to women. If you want me to help you get there, click the link in bio.
Women everywhere are stunned by this shift. They're noticing the silence, the lack of pursuit, the absence of effort from men who once gave it freely. They're asking, where are all the good men? But the answer is simple. The good men are focusing on themselves.
Why are all the girlies in the same boat right now? From my last post about where are the girls finding boyfriends nowadays, can we debrief how literally every single girl had the same comment? They're like, I don't know, I'm trying, no luck, blah, 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 blah. Like, why are we all in the same boat? Why are 50% of the comments saying Facebook dating? Are people really using Facebook dating? No thanks, not for me. And then just recently, the video started gaining attraction from the men, and they're like, yeah, we can't find girls either. We were told don't talk to the girls, so you have to come up to us first. Like, huh? And I think I should clarify that it's not that I can't find a man. We can't find men, because we can. They're everywhere. It's just we can't find the right men that we are looking for, that we have preference in. So maybe I should rephrase my question into, where are all the good men who have potential at? Where do I find them?
Men watch the dating culture become chaotic and unpredictable. They watched loyalty replaced by convenience. They watched expectations rise while appreciation fell. And they decided they weren't going to play that game anymore.
So this is actually insane. I posted a video yesterday talking about how like nobody wants to commit in my city to a relationship. Suddenly everyone in the comments is sounding off that all the cities are like this. I'm sorry, what the hell do you mean? Like, you're telling us nobody's safe. It's actually insane to me that there is a pandemic of men who do not want to commit, and it's like almost women are the ones chasing down commitment, chasing down a ring. I'm sorry, what happened to family values? Why are men struggling so much these days? I just want to understand what went wrong and why relationships aren't like the driving factor of life. Like, you're getting successful, you're making more money, but what is it all for? Like, why be successful? Why have all of this if you're not like aiming for something bigger and like trying to expand your lineage and find companionship? Like, I'm so confused why we're not on the same page with men. My friends and I make literal jokes all the time that we need to move to a different country, maybe to the States, to find our husband, but the comments are giving no. Seems like nowhere is freaking safe. I don't know, something's gotta change, because it seems like both sides are unhappy and we're not finding solutions, because what the hell is going on?
This isn't about anger. This isn't about revenge. This is about self-preservation. Men are tired of pouring into situations that drain them emotionally, financially, and mentally. So they're walking away, quietly, calmly, and with intention.
Where y'all find those men at that be doing like the rose petals to the tub, you know, candlelight dinners, opening doors, setting dates, you know what I'm saying? If you want it, you can grab it, baby, ain't no thing. Like where they at? What direction do I need to go?
You know, I see why men are staying single, because look around. We have women out here bragging about not cooking, not cleaning, not taking care of their home, not being soft, and not being supportive. And then expecting a man to show up as a provider, leader, planner, protector, and lover, while giving him absolutely nothing in return. And yes, I will be the one to say it. A home needs a woman who actually enjoys being a woman. A woman who takes pride in making her home feel warm and peaceful. A woman who loves her man in the same way that she wants to be loved. That is not oppression, that is care. Men are tired of being treated like a walking wallet. Tired of disrespect. Tired of begging for affection and a little peace. So, They are choosing to stay single, not because they hate women, but because they are looking for a woman that values her role just as much as his. And honestly, I don't blame them, because relationships only work when both people show up and give.
And here's the part few want to admit. These men aren't lonely. They aren't desperate. They aren't broken. They're thriving. They're building businesses. They're improving themselves. They're finding joy in their own company. They're realizing that singleness isn't a failure. It's freedom.
So I'm out having dinner with my girl, and I want y'all to just notice something. There's women, all eating there. They're everywhere. Oh my God. I am seeing something, a trend. Girls are all going out with their girlfriends. There's not like one date.
The modern dating landscape didn't push men out. It taught them what their peace is worth. And once a man knows the value of his peace, he will never trade it for chaos again.
Yo, you know what I noticed? Men in this generation don't want girlfriends and wives. They want baby mamas and situationships. Like, they don't want real commitment anymore. They don't want to connect with a woman on a deeper, more emotional level. No, they just want somebody they can do it with without the commitment. They want access to you and your body without the commitments. That way, when they messing with other girls, they could turn around and say, oh, but we not married. We not in a relationship. Why you tripping? And then it doesn't make sense to me, because men would say marriage is too much of a commitment, but having a baby's not. Getting 3 different women pregnant is not.
Welcome to Sigma Chronicles, where we don't follow trends. We watch the world change from the outside.
I know this video is going to trigger a lot of people, but I do not give a rat's. Why you should not get in a relationship and settle down if you're beneath the age of 25. Now, if you're under the age of 25, the chances of your relationship lasting long term is very low. Most girls that you'll deal with in this age range will probably be in their party phase. They'll probably be in their hoe phase, as some people call it. And they're definitely going to be inexperienced because of how young they are. This means that they won't be able to handle a long-term relationship at this stage of their life. Let's say you guys do get together at this stage. It's only a matter of time before you or her might want to experience something new. This is because of how young you are. You haven't experienced enough in life. You most likely don't know what you truly want. You probably don't know what you like, what you dislike, just because of your inexperience. And experience will come with time and age. And what happens when a lot of guys get in relationships is that they fall off. They stop going to the gym. They get very comfortable because they found their partner, you get me? You start losing yourself. You stop caring about how you look. And this is just a recipe for disaster, you get me? And more than likely, you probably haven't found your purpose in life. You need to achieve your goals and become financially successful, especially as a man, as a provider and protector. Now, unless you're ready to support a household, then I suggest you do not get in a relationship. Build yourself up to become the complete man before you settle down.
That's today's chapter of the Sigma Chronicles. Subscribe for more unfiltered reality.